Welcome back to USA Drivers. Today we're diving into something that's been making waves across the automotive world, the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S. Porsche has always been about heritage and performance, but with this model they've gone further, refining an icon while keeping its raw spirit alive. For enthusiasts in the United States, across the UK, Canada, and Germany, this car is more than just a machinea, it's a statement of engineering excellence. Let's take a closer look at every detail, from the exterior to the interior, the driving performance, and of course the pricing. At first glance, the 2026 911 Turbo S instantly commands attention. The exterior is unmistakably Porsche, but more sculpted, sharper, and more aerodynamic than ever before. The iconic wide rear haunches remain, but the body now features sleeker lines that channel airflow with purpose. Porsche has worked on subtle aerodynamic tricks, from the adaptive front splitter to the reworked active rear wing, giving the car both better downforce and a more aggressive stance. The headlights retain the signature 4-point LED design, but now they're slimmer and more futuristic, offering laser light technology that illuminates the road with incredible clarity. Around the back, the single light bar stretches seamlessly across the rear, framed by larger exhaust tips and a more integrated diffuser. The presence is muscular, purposeful, and instantly tells you this is the top of the 911 range. Moving inside, the cabin is exactly what you'd expect from Porsche luxury blended with motorsport DNA. The 2026 Turbo S comes with an updated digital cockpit, featuring a curved high-resolution display that wraps around the driver. Yet Porsche wisely keeps physical controls for essentials, keeping usability while driving at high speeds. The seats are a masterpiece of comfort and support, sculpted sports seats with premium leather, contrast stitching, and an option for carbon fiber back shells for those who want an even racier vibe. Materials are first class across the board. The leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber, and aluminum trim come together in a mix that feels both modern and timeless. Tech lovers will appreciate the upgraded infotainment system, now faster and more intuitive, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, real-time navigation, and seamless integration with Porsche's connected services. Audiophiles can opt for a Burmester premium sound system, though honestly, the real soundtrack of this car is coming from the rear engine bay. Practical touches are still here too, surprising levels of cabin storage for a supercar, and the classic 911 front trunk space, making it one of the few performance machines that can still handle a weekend getaway. But the heart of the 911 Turbo S has always been its performance, and the 2026 version raises the bar once again. Under the rear deck lid, you'll find a 3.8-liter twin turbocharged flat six, now producing an astonishing 670 horsepower and 640 pound-feet of torque. Porsche engineers have retuned the turbos and cooling system, giving sharper throttle response and even more relentless acceleration. With Porsche's lightning-quick PDK 8-speed dual-clutch transmission and all-wheel drive, the Turbo S rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. That's hypercar territory, yet it remains approachable and usable every single day. Top speed, just over 211 miles per hour. With the stability and confidence that only Porsche's decades of motorsport expertise can provide, the adaptive suspension has been recalibrated, offering a balance between razor-sharp handling on twisty roads and comfortable compliance when cruising long distances. The steering is precise and communicative, reminding you that the 911 is still one of the best driver's cars on the planet. Whether you're carving through mountain passes in Germany, tackling the highways of the United States, or gliding along the Autobahn, this Turbo S feels unshakable, fast, and yet refined. Braking performance is equally impressive, with carbon ceramic brakes standard, giving phenomenal stopping power and fade resistance even after repeated hard use. The all-wheel drive system works seamlessly with torque vectoring, allowing incredible cornering grip while still letting the car feel agile and alive. And let's not forget the exhaust note, how deep, rich, and unmistakably Porsche, now enhanced with new exhaust tuning that gives an intoxicating soundtrack without being overly intrusive on longer drives. Now let's talk about the price. because this level of performance and engineering doesn't come cheap. In the United States, the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S starts at around $235,000 before options. In the UK, you're looking at close to £190,000, in Canada roughly 320,000 Canadian dollars, and in Germany about 225,000 euros. Of course, with Porsche's extensive options list from custom paint to interior personalization, the final price can easily climb much higher. But what you're paying for here is not just a car, it's a blend of tradition, cutting-edge technology, and driving emotion that few other manufacturers can replicate. What makes the Turbo S special is not just its numbers. There are faster cars on paper, there are louder ones too, but the Porsche 911 Turbo S continues to strike that rare balance of being both blisteringly quick and completely usable in everyday life. You can drive it daily, rain or shine, take it on a road trip, or unleash it on a racetrack, and it feels equally at home in every environment. That's why this car appeals not just to hardcore enthusiasts but also to people who want one car that does everything. So, whether you're watching from the US, the UK, Canada, or Germany, the message is the same. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S is more than just another supercar. It's a legend reborn, blending timeless Porsche DNA with the most advanced technology available today. For many, it's the ultimate dream car, and after experiencing what it delivers, it's hard to argue with that. That's been our deep dive into the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to subscribe to USA Driveverse for more detailed reviews, car news, and driving experiences from around the globe. Until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and we'll see you on the next ride.